Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
So we have some news for y'all. We are actually back in Texas.
We are back.
Surprise, surprise. In our last video, we were in Florida and we were having a beach day, and we mentioned that Zach actually had the day off because the coronavirus was starting to get really serious, and his baseball organization decided to give all the players off so they could decide
what was kind of next.
Yeah.
And so the next day we had a meeting and they sent everybody home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's why we were back in Texas.
Yeah, so when they first told us, we were pretty shocked, and we didn't really understand the severity of the virus at the time.
Mm.
So it was really hard for us to comprehend that it was a big enough deal for them to cancel spring training. And we decided to hang around in Florida for a few days to see if maybe they would give us an estimated date on when it would start back up again, because the whole thing for us is that since our home is here in Texas and spring training is all the way in Florida, it is a pretty long drive for us, and we pull a camper and it takes a few days to get there and back. So we didn't want to pick up and move all the way back to Texas just for spring training to resume a week later, and then us have to, go through the whole process of moving again that close together.
That was our mindset at first. We were gonna kind of stick around because we didn't have a timeline. We still don't have a timeline. We still don't know, but there are talks of it being kind of pushed back longer than we expected. So instead of staying in Florida, we decided to come back to be with our families and be home.
Yeah, so once we started to realize how serious everything was, fear started to set in a little bit, and we got a little bit worried that there would be a national quarantine and we would be stuck in Florida miles away from our family, and we didn't know if Zach was going to lose his income or not. So we just decided between the two of us that it would be smartest for us to go ahead, pack up, and come home to Texas. So here we are.
Yep.
And we are actually living in my parents' backyard right now. So we are in our camper. We have it all set up in their backyard, which is pretty fun because their house is about 10 steps away, and we can just pop in for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, and they got a pool.
Yeah, they have a pool right out there.
And it's been warm enough here in Texas, and we've actually been swimming. Mm-hmm. So is Charlie. Charlie loves the pool.
Yeah, so it's not all bad. Charlie has a backyard to play in, and we get to be close to our family, so we're making the best out of this very strange time.
Yeah, it's been weird. Our county right now is in shelter in place, so there's hardly anything's open. Of course, gyms, places to work out are closed right now, so we've been having to be pretty creative on what we're doing to stay in shape. I've been we've been doing home workouts. I've been still having to throw, and this is my throwing partner right now.
I've been doing some virtual workouts. I've been going on runs with my sister Kinsey. Zach has been doing his own thing, and then we started throwing in the backyard the other day, so we'll probably keep that up just so he can keep keep his arm in shape.
Yeah, I guess.
This has been a very strange time for pretty much everyone. I know for us, being in the baseball world, everything just kind of took a big pause, and we don't really know what comes next. We're just waiting to hear the next move. We are kind of assuming at this point that it's going to be a while before things pick up again, just from judging the way everything is going right now. Our county's in shelter in place, and I feel like it's going to be like that way for a while. So we're just assuming at least a few more weeks or even months until baseball picks up. But I know it's just a weird time for everyone. Honestly, the whole world is kind of in the same situation because this virus has affected everyone, no matter where you're from. But we're just doing our best to do our part and prevent ourselves from getting the virus. So stay at home, wash your hands.
Don't touch your face.
Yeah, don't touch your face. I think it's also just a really hard concept to grasp because nothing like this has ever happened in our lifetime or even in our parents' lifetime. So it's just a very strange thing, and it's also very sad because people are actually being extremely affected and getting sick, and people are dying from it, so we do want to take it seriously, and we're praying every day that things will go back to normal eventually and that they will come out with a vaccine for the virus and that anyone who has been affected will heal and life can just resume as normal for everyone.
Right.
I've been pretty thankful that I can work from anywhere during this time, and it's been a blessing that even though we had to pick up and move really quickly, that I can still work and have an income during this very uncertain time. Since we are having to stay at home, I'm planning to do more at-home photo shoots. I'm going to try and make even more YouTube videos and get more consistent with it because we truly love making YouTube videos and we want to be better about making them more consistently, and we will be making more TikToks, so if you want to watch any of our TikToks, you can go follow me. It's at Cameron.Lul, and I think we're pretty funny. I talked Zach into making some with me, and he's got some pretty good dance moves.
I wouldn't say pretty good, they're pretty bad. I have no rhythm. So we are trying to stay positive during this time of uncertainty, and we hope y'all are too.
Yeah, we want to encourage y'all to keep your head up, and we will all get through this.
Mm-hmm.
Today's video is pretty short. We just wanted to give y'all a little life update since we did have a move and there's a lot going on in the world right now, but we hope that you will